imagination is more important than knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. I have no special talents, I'm only passionately curious. Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Look deep into nature and then you will understand everything better. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The true value of a human being can be found in the kindness that he extends to his fellow human beings. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Science can only ascertain what is, but not what should be. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Peace is not merely the absence of war, but the presence of justice, of law, of order, in short, of government. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. The value of a college education is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I love to travel, but I hate to arrive. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong. It is character. I have no special gift. I'm only passionately curious. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The human spirit must prevail over technology. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. It's not enough to have a good mind. The main thing is to use it well. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children forever. We shall require a substantially new manner of thinking if mankind is to survive. I am thankful to all those who said no to me. It's because of them I did it myself. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity.